Denise Richards' picture-perfect life is undergoing a dramatic shift as her 6-year marriage to Aaron Phypers comes to an end. The couple, once known for their loving and supportive bond, are now facing off in a very public and very personal divorce that is pulling back the curtain on their financial and emotional world. Aaron filed for divorce on July 7, citing irreconcilable differences and listing their official date of separation as July 4, poignantly, Independence Day. But beyond the legal jargon, court documents reveal a striking look at Denise's lifestyle and the dramatic contrast between her financial standing and Aaron's, according to the legal filing. Denise, the former star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, earns an impressive average monthly income of $250,000. That figure, while reflective of her enduring success as an actress and model, also underscores the high-profile, high-pressure life she continues to lead in Hollywood. Her monthly expenses reportedly hover around $105,000, covering everything from rent and utilities to groceries, childcare, and more. It's a hefty budget, but one that matches the life Denise has built and worked tirelessly to maintain over the years. Meanwhile, Aaron, who shares 14-year-old adopted daughter Eloise with Denise, revealed in the same documents that he hasn't earned any income since closing down his business last year. That financial gap has now become a central point in the divorce, as Aaron is asking the court to award him spousal support. The legal battle is just beginning, but this divide in earnings, and the lifestyles they represent, may become one of the most contentious aspects of their separation. The news of their split came as a shock to many, especially since Denise had only recently spoken warmly about their marriage. Just a few months ago, in March, she described their relationship as deeply supportive and affectionate. "We like being with each other," she told Bravo's The Daily Dish. "He's my best friend, too, and we just really enjoy each other's company." Denise also offered advice to other couples with children, saying that making time for each other, like a once-a-month staycation, had been key to keeping their romance alive. "It's just nice to have that time with each other and romance and reconnect," she said. "That's something that we've always been really good at doing." But clearly, something shifted. Whether it was a slow unraveling or a sudden fracture, what once seemed like a rock-solid union has now fractured completely. Their daughter Eloise, whom Denise adopted in 2011, remains a critical link between them. At just 14 years old, Eloise is at the heart of the family, a stabilizing presence amid the turbulence. Described as sweet-natured and grounding, Eloise brings out the best in her family, often reminding her older sisters what really matters. Those sisters, Sammy and Lola Sheen, each carry their own emotional weight and complexity. Sammy, the eldest, has stepped into adulthood on her own terms. At 21, she's made headlines for her content on OnlyFans and her candid public persona. But she hasn't shied away from speaking the truth about her family dynamics. In an April episode of the Casual Chaos with Gia Giudice podcast, Sammy admitted that her relationship with her blended family wasn't exactly ideal. "We're not even that close," she said. "We don't ever hang out, we never talk." Despite that emotional distance, Sammy remained supportive of her mother's relationship with Aaron, at least at the time, saying, "He makes her happy." Lola, now 20, is the quieter of the two Sheen sisters. Soft-spoken and more introspective, she leans into her faith and has a different approach to the family's complexities. While she may not share Sammy's outspokenness, she brings a calm resolve to the group. Yet even she has struggled with her sister's choices and the emotional gap that has formed between them. The rift between Sammy and Lola has been a point of tension, and Denise has had to play the role of peacemaker, trying to keep the family together through difficult times. Denise has never shied away from showing her reality. In the Bravo series, Denise Richards and Her Wild Things, viewers got a closer look at the inner workings of her household, her challenges with co-parenting, her love for her children, and the ups and downs of her marriage to Aaron. She often emphasized that quality time was the secret to navigating a blended family. But now, as her relationship with Aaron unravels, Denise is facing a new chapter, one that will likely redefine how she approaches love, parenting, and her public persona. It's not the first time Denise has weathered a storm. Her past relationship with Charlie Sheen was marked by intense public scrutiny, legal battles, and difficult parenting decisions. But through it all, she has remained fiercely committed to her daughters. That resilience is sure to serve her again. As she navigates the emotional and legal challenges of this latest breakup. As for Aaron, his role in Denise's life has been complicated and, at times, controversial. The two married in 2018 in a romantic Malibu ceremony that appeared to solidify their bond. In the years that followed, Aaron appeared alongside Denise on Rob, where his presence, and occasionally combative attitude, sparked headlines and speculation. Still, Denise often described him as her rock, someone who understood her and stood by her side no matter what. Now, all of that is in the past. What lies ahead is a legal battle over finances, possibly spousal support, and undoubtedly the reshaping of their family dynamic. Denise, with her Hollywood career still very much intact and her 3 daughters by her side, is poised to take on whatever comes next. But the emotional cost of yet another public split is not something that can be easily calculated in dollars and cents. In the end, this is more than just a celebrity divorce, it's a story of a woman who has spent decades under the spotlight, trying to build a life of love, stability, and authenticity. Denise Richards has faced loss, betrayal, reinvention, and now heartbreak. But she's still standing. And as she steps into this next chapter, fans and followers alike are watching closely to see how one of Hollywood's most enduring figures will once again rise from the ashes of personal upheaval.